Horizon presents 5 and 5, the 5 grossest and goriest movies Shudder has to offer right now. If gross out horror is your thing, Shudder has a decent list of things to easily keep you busy for a few days. Whether you are looking for torture porn, appetite-killing gags, or more gore than you can stomach, there is something for everyone. There are even a few films that most people will only want to see just once to say they've done it. Here are the grossest and goriest horror movies on Shudder right now. Number 1. American Mary. From the twisted mind of the Soska sisters, American Mary cemented Catherine Isabel as a scream queen. Mary is a med school student who drops out of school after being raped by her professor and begins paying bills by performing body modification surgeries. She finds she has a talent for the more extreme procedure she finds herself doing. Unfortunately, the more she changes her patients, the more she herself changes. Beware, the body horror here is graphic, and in a lot of cases, real. Number 2. Audition. This Takashi Miike special is not for the faint of heart. Itchy the Killer could have made this list as well, but for pure creepy vibes, Audition wins. Not only does it feature cringe-worthy torture, but stomach-turning scenes that you will have trouble shaking. An unsuspecting widow thinks he is auditioning young women to be his next wife, but finds instead that the woman he chooses was auditioning him for the unthinkable. There is one particular scene that those with a weak stomach should avoid. The dog bowl holds real vomit. Number 3. Psycho Gorman. Stephen Kostanski's Psycho Gorman is a repulsive love letter to 80s creature films. Siblings find an amulet that they use to control an alien monster hell-bent on world annihilation. This is easily the funnest movie on the list that doesn't take itself seriously and will be sure to make you laugh. If Gwar is your spirit guide, this is the gross movie for you. Number 4. The Queen of Black Magic. The 2019 remake is one of the few movies that proves the original isn't always the better version. The Indonesian film is one of the many strong contenders in the last few years. Several men bring their families to the orphanage they grew up in to say goodbye to the man who raised them. Unfortunately, they find something is out for revenge for the sins of their past. It is gory, blood-soaked, and features the best use of a staple gun I've ever seen. Number 5. Kuso. If Audition is the most disturbing, gross movie, Kuso is easily the most disgusting. It's the end of the world and no one feels anything but sick. Technically, the anthology is not really a horror film so much as fantasy, but the revolting nature of the stories and well-done physical effects are so unsettling you can't catch your breath. There is live action and animated components, and none of it makes much sense. But it is an experience worth watching once. All of these movies are streaming right now on Shudder, and you can get a free trial by clicking on the link in the description below, courtesy of Signal Horizon. Like and follow us here and across all our social media platforms, including Reddit, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Head over to signalhorizon.com for everything horror and sci-fi related.